I got a chai tea latte from Starbucks. I don't really love pumpkin spice lattes. I like making my own at home, but I think the ones at Starbucks are too sweet. So my go-to drink is usually a matcha latte, chai tea latte, or a cinnamon dolce latte, or just kind of a basic blonde roast with oat milk. But those are my go-tos, and I was just feeling a chai tea latte, so I got that. Now I'm heading into Winners and Michael's. I'm on the hunt for fall autumnal decor. Our front step is just looking pretty sad. I need to put some pumpkins out there. I want to see if I can find a new front door mat. I don't want it to be too Halloween-y. I want it to be something that I can keep out all of fall into the winter even, maybe in all seasons, but that kind of goes with the fall feel. So I'm excited. I'm sure they'll have lots of stuff. It'll be fun. We'll see what we can find. I can't tell you the last time I was at Michael's or Winners. I haven't been to a proper store in a long time, which is kind of sad. I don't really love shopping in general, but if I do, typically it's online. But when you're looking for fall autumnal decor, I like going into the actual store because I feel like it's easy to get bogged down with tchotchkes online, and you get all this crap that you don't need. It's not good quality. So I want to actually see the quality, and there might be something that I haven't thought of that we need. There's never a need, it'd be a want when I'm in the store. So let's head in there. At Winners, so now I'm gonna head to Michael's. I'll do a full haul when I get home. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I forgot how exhilarating shopping can be. It's like a weird adrenaline high. But there's a couple things that I didn't find at Winners. I mean, I found a million things that I didn't need and ended up getting a couple of gifts, so I feel okay about it. But I'm gonna head to Michael's now, check it out. I'm sure they have a lot of stuff. Okay, see you in a minute. I just had to drop off the bag because it was so heavy I couldn't carry it. Michael's was more short-lived than Winners. I didn't get anything. They had a lot of stuff. Obviously, it's more craft-centric, like build your own Halloween stuff, but it was more for me on like the tacky Halloween side. A lot of plastic knickknacks and random things that I'm sure if you had a creative, crafty brain could make look really good. But I don't know, it wasn't really the vibe that I was going for. But cute, some cute stuff. Just, yeah, I didn't get anything. So now it's weird. It's in between lunch and dinner. I haven't had lunch yet. I just had that chai tea latte and I'm starving, but I don't want to have lunch and then have dinner later. So I'm gonna do a dinner and I'm gonna order from one of my favorite restaurants. It's called Stoney's. So I'm gonna get a few things and then I want to have leftovers. So I'm gonna call them, order that right now so I can go pick it up and then head home, and I will show you my haul of what I got at Winners. Hi, could I place an order for pickup, please?
Sure, what can I get you?
Could I get the balsamic chicken sandwich?
Okay.
And your grilled chicken and field green salad?
Alright.
And that's it.
And name?
Louise, Louise.
Alright, it's gonna be about 15 minutes.
Perfect.
Alright, see you then.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Woo. Okay, I'm finally home. I just quickly ate some of my Stoney's takeout. Honestly, by the time I got home, because I made an extra pit stop, which you saw me loading the pumpkins into the car, I wasn't even really that hungry. So you have to use a fork and knife for their sandwiches. They're so good. They're like giant, but they make all of their own homemade bread, fresh in house. So their balsamic chicken sandwich is really good, but it's ginormous. Like, it could feed 3 people, honestly. Usually Jeff and I will split it. So I just had half of that, and then I saved the salad because they don't put the dressing on, and their dressing is so good for tomorrow, so that we don't really have a lot of groceries. Jeff is in Houston for work right now, so I just wanted kind of a salad to have that I could just dig into tomorrow. So while I was on my way home, I stopped quickly at the grocery store. I had to get a couple things. They had this huge bin of pumpkins, and they were on sale, and they looked pretty good to me. I know it's probably better. I thought about going to a pumpkin patch or something. I thought that would be really cute, but to be honest, I don't know if we're gonna have time before Thanksgiving, and I wanted to decorate. The porch is looking pretty bare. I have my rug, and they looked in good condition, and they obviously came from a pumpkin patch transported to the grocery store, so I ended up getting them. I don't know if that's like a fall taboo to get your pumpkins from the grocery store, but they had 2 different bins. They had one bin of kind of like misfit pumpkins, gourds in different colors, and then just your regular orange pumpkins. So I got one of those, and then I liked the colors. I kind of put them together. Some are pale orange, pale green, like a minty green, and I got a little bag of cute little white ones. The sun is kind of fading now, so I think tomorrow I'm going to take some time outside, sweep off the porch, put out the rug, set up the pumpkins, and make it really cute out there. And I do have a skeleton that I like to put out. We have this front patio set of chairs that he just sits on. He's my favorite guy. I don't love like crazy over-the-top Halloween decorations. I mean, some people make it look really good. I just don't have that creative bone in my body, and I also don't like storing a million things for Halloween, a million things for Christmas. If I can have an autumnal box that will take me through the season to Christmas, I prefer that. Halloween is kind of short-lived, but if you have more fall foliage stuff that you can put out, I feel like it just lasts you longer. I don't know, maybe I'm just making that rule up, but that's how I see it in my head. But in saying that, I do have my one life-size skeleton. That is my over-the-top Halloween decoration. I love him, so I'm gonna put him out, and I think I might need to get a couple more pumpkins to put around him. So it will look very fall festive. So tomorrow I'll bring you along with me to decorate the front porch, but I did want to show you very quickly my winner's haul. I got this bag. I will reuse it to get groceries. I just thought it was very cute, and I can use it during Halloween. So the first thing is this outdoor rug. Hopefully you can see it. I'm actually not sure if it is for outdoors. It could be an indoor rug. It does not say on the label, but I just liked the neutral colors, the woven texture. I thought that would be good for fall, autumn, and I'm gonna set that outside just on our front porch. So I'm excited about that. It's the perfect length. I've been looking for one this length, and it was the least cheesy that they had. I feel like I could use that maybe even all year round. Next, I was a sucker for these Hello Kitty pumpkin face masks. It comes in a pack of 3, and I'm going up to my cottage soon for Thanksgiving. So I thought my mom and my sister, who lives in Calgary, who's coming home, we could do this at the cottage. I thought it would be fun and so cute. I mean, pumpkin themed. I love Hello Kitty. I did an exchange in Hong Kong and everything was Hello Kitty there, and I fell in love with her. So the next is kind of random, but I have been wanting to upgrade my makeup brushes, and this set was super cheap. It was $9.99, but these are really good quality. They're Japanese brushes. So, and they're also the ones that I use the most, like a powder brush, foundation brush, eyeshadow brush, and an angled eyeliner brush. I need to definitely upgrade the ones I have. They are probably not sanitary, and the bristles are starting to come out when I wash them and they dry. It's just, yeah, it's time. And then the next 2 things, I got these for my parents. I want to gift them a little something for hosting Thanksgiving this year. Now that I'm an adult, I figured you got to bring a hostess gift, even if it's your own parents. I'm trying to be more of an adult and I don't know, it's very thoughtful of them to host, provide all the food, and I just thought this packaging was very classy and nice. It's coffee, but it's classic pumpkin latte flavor, so just a little hint. And then these pumpkin cookies I thought we could put out. I don't know if they have guests over or something. It's made with cake batter, so apparently they're very moist according to the back packaging. So yeah, and then I have a really hard time going into Winners and not perusing their sweaters and their clearance rack, and these are all on sale. I got 3 sweaters. I thought one of them might be nice for Thanksgiving dinner, fall season, cozy, and then also for maybe Christmas. I was thinking ahead, so I don't know, we'll see. But the first one is a Jessica Simpson. So this is the sweater. It's really nice and very comfortable, cozy. I'm obsessed with quarter zip things, and I just thought this one was a very nice neutral color. The next 2 shirts are kind of funny. I'm obsessed with shirts that are attached to other shirts. I love wearing sweaters with a collar, but sometimes they just get too bulky. Like, you want a lighter fit cardigan, but you don't want the bulk of your big white Oxford underneath. So if I see shirts that are already attached, basically it's just the collar, the sleeves, and the bottom, it's a whole outfit in one, and it's just one shirt, but you don't get the extra bulk. I don't know, Winners always has secret little hidden gems like this. I've been getting them there for as long as I can remember. So I saw this one. It's just a nice cashmere, I mean obviously probably not real cashmere, black with white. I thought that could look great with just black jeans, very smart. And then this one was one of my favorites. Look at how gorgeous this emerald green color is, but I love it with this built-in, again, blouse. It's not a full Oxford, it's more sheer with these like billowy sleeves, and you can button it all the way up if you want to look more posh and British. But yeah, this cool sweater vest attached thing caught my eye. Loved it. And then the last 2 things, again, are not Halloween fall decor inspired, but they were on sale, as most things are at Winners, and I just bit the bullet because the price was right. So I got these ballet flats. You've probably seen this trend everywhere by now, and I wasn't going to jump on the bandwagon, even though, oh, I used to love my Tory Burch flats. That was one of my first purchases when I got my first paycheck when I worked in New York, was I need those Tory Burch flats. It was the early aughts, the early 2000s, Lauren Conrad, The Hills, all of that was very popular, and they had the coolest bedazzled flats, so I needed to get them, but they always slid off the back of my heels and they were so expensive for what they were. But these ones, I tried them on and I wore them for an uncomfortable amount of time through the store, where I probably should have had my own shoes on, but I wanted to kind of break them in a little bit. And these are super comfortable. The brand is Virali Australia. They have a little bit of a chunky platform heel. They go up higher at the back, and they had this strap which keeps the shoe on, and they were $20. So I had just had to. I love them, and also I wore them around long enough that they basically belong to me. So these I actually think I will get a lot of use out of. They go with pretty much everything, so excited to have one good pair of ballet flats. And then last but not least, these red Calvin Klein loafers. They were the last pair in my size, 7.5. I don't know if Calvin Klein is a cool brand or not, who knows, but the color, the cherry red, oh, so nice. And they fit like a glove, super comfortable. I can already tell. I have another pair of black loafers that are great and don't give me blisters. I can tell these are very similar type faux leather. And again, you just pair these with jeans, black jeans, denim, white jeans, everything. I just think it'll look great, like you kind of tried to put together an outfit. And yeah, so that was what I got at Winners, my big haul. And I got nothing at Michael's, then I picked up Stoney's, and then I got 5 pumpkins. So overall it's a pretty good fall haul. I'm actually gonna go start winding down. I'm gonna make myself a cup of chamomile tea. I have to answer a couple emails, and then I'm gonna put my pajamas on, get ready for bed, do some reading in bed, and then turn out the light. And I will see you tomorrow for more fall decorating. I also am getting my hair highlighted. It has been a long time. I just want to get the roots touched up, and I won't show you too close, but I have a lot of gray hair coming in. It's a sign that I'm old. I just had my birthday recently, and I was like, wow, I feel like I just got like a whole thing of grays just came in. It's like they knew I was a year older and wiser. Nothing against gray or white hair. I just want to brighten up my hair a little bit, and I also need a little bit of a trim. It's looking kind of dead. I just let it air dry today, so it's not looking that great. And I'm gonna do that before Thanksgiving. So hair, I might, we'll see tomorrow, sit for a manicure. I could not tell you the last time I went for a manicure. It has to be at least 2 or 3 years ago. I just get antsy sitting there. I feel weird, somebody else like having to touch my hands. But again, for Thanksgiving, I'm going away. My nails are looking pretty strong and long, which is rare for me. And I thought maybe if I get a shellac manicure, it'll actually stay a little bit longer. I've been painting my nails myself, but it just chips so quickly. I don't know if I wash my hands a lot or something, but every couple of days I'm having to repaint them, and it's just not staying. So we'll see. This is a big maybe, but if I have time before my hair appointment tomorrow, I might stop in and see if they could squeeze me in. It's a place called Sunny's. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. October. Well, technically it's not October yet for me, but by the time you're watching this, it will be October 1st. I'm putting this one up on Sunday. I feel like people say this every month, but it actually is crazy that it's October. September went by so fast. Again, I feel like everyone says that the months just fly by, but seriously, like I have never felt it like I've been feeling it lately, of just how quickly time is going. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas. But again, I don't want to rush it. I'm trying to savor all of these days. So quick update, I did get my hair highlighted and a little trim, and I also got my nails done. My first manicure in a very long time. And it's always funny. Every time I go in there, they always like make fun of my hands. They're so small. They're like, oh, you could be charged for a child size. I was like, sure, if you want to charge me for a children's manicure, I definitely will. The lady was actually so funny. She was really nice. But after she made fun of how small my hands were, she was like, oh, your nails are in such bad shape. And I was like, I know, that's why I'm here. So that was kind of funny. And I made a wild card decision. I got shellac. I chose this really dark red color, which is kind of off-brand. Normally I would get a lighter nude because my hands are so small and I kind of like to make my fingers look elongated, or at least when I do it myself. And the color is OPI Bastille My Heart. And I picked a deep red, which I guess is more Christmassy. It's not technically Halloween fall, but I was thinking kind of like dark auburn colors, crimson red for fall, like the color of the leaves. That's where my head was at. And I like it. I actually think it looks kind of good. It's fun to have darker nails. Anyway, got that done. Did not film at all in there. I feel too weird like pulling out my camera, and I also didn't film while I was getting my hair done. I guess that's a sign of not a very good vlogger, not being able to pull out the camera in public, but I don't know. I was just kind of getting these things done. It just felt weird to whip out my camera for some reason. But of course I left my hair to show you until today, and it's already greasy. I've slept on it. I haven't washed it, and she put in this product kind of at the end to smooth it out. So I feel like my hair gets greasy really fast. And I actually feel like on camera it looks a lot darker, the roots, than they are in real life. So she did highlight it more of like a goldeny blonde, and she tones it down a little bit so it's matches more of my natural color. I went really bleach blonde for my wedding, and I liked the look. It just was too hard to keep up and was killing my hair. So I asked her if she could kind of go a little bit more natural. I went brunette at one point to give my hair a complete break, but I just didn't feel like myself. I always feel better as a blonde. My sister is blonde. My other sister's brunette, but it suits her. Anyway, so I just really like how she does it, and she also gave me a nice trim because the ends were getting ratchet. Just disgusting. It looked a lot better when she blow dried it and did it, but in future videos I will show you my clean hair again. But it was nice. I had a really nice day walking around downtown. I got a green juice, a very expensive green juice. I always forget how expensive those things are. I was like, this is crazy. It was like $16 or something for a green juice, but I felt like I wanted to be healthy, so got that, walked around downtown. It was a beautiful fall day. Also officially put out all of my fall decorations, the pumpkin, the front mat, and Mr. Skeleton is now out there. Jeff is gonna laugh when he comes home and sees it. He hates that thing, but I love it. And for some reason, the fact that he doesn't really like the skeleton makes me like it more, because I feel like it's like a fun little joke, and I feel like it's kind of tasteful for Halloween. Like, you gotta have something. We can't be, I don't know what the Halloween equivalent of a Grinch is. A witch? You can't be the witches on the street. And you want kids to come trick-or-treating at our house. So I was like, we have to have something festive. And it's officially October 1st. Again, as you're watching this. So I feel like it's kosher to have the skeleton out because we're entering Halloween month. It's kind of like when people put up their Christmas lights. Sometimes they put them up in November or December 1st. I feel like we're in the clear for that. So I love it. I want to get another little pumpkin and like put it in his lap, and maybe like an orange toque or something. I don't know, we'll see. Otherwise, behind the scenes, I've honestly been going through a bit of a rough time. I know I mentioned it in one of my previous vlogs and didn't give you much context. Mostly just a lot of overwhelm and projects that have come on my plate lately. Again, stuff that I don't really film on YouTube. It's more of like my author writing career, admin stuff, and there's a lot of moving parts going on with different aspects. Like when you're an author or a writer full-time, you're not just getting to sit down and write and edit usually. You're the marketer, you're the salesperson. My first book was sold for film and TV, which is incredible. That brings a whole new slew of people and a team, lawyers, a film production company that I'm dealing with, while also trying to move my other 2 projects forward, do YouTube. I've recently launched kind of 2 passion projects. You would have seen my literary merch video. I probably just put that up recently. So I opened my bookshop, which I don't usually do often, usually only quarterly or twice a year. So if you've ordered already, thank you so much. So I'm excited to get that kind of going. And then another passion project of mine that I've launched, but I'm trying to make it, again, maybe more of a docu-series, the production company. It's called Bookshop Bucket List. I soft launched it on Instagram, TikTok, and I do have a YouTube channel for it to kind of put all of that content, and the website. The website's the best part, bookshopbucketlist.com. And my goal is over the next year to visit 100+ bookshops on my bucket list, as many as I can across the country in Canada, the States, and then also hopefully Europe and around the world. We're gonna see how many we can hit, and I want to bring you along with me and document it as I go. So you're kind of getting actual information about these bookstores. You can see what it looks like, me walking through all of that. Also, I'm trying to take some photos of it. So I kind of need to do more of a formal launch of Bookshop Bucket List. But again, there's a lot of fun moving parts with that specific project. I'm working on creating these custom passports. They look like little passport booklets. It's like the Bookshop Bucket List passport, so that people can stamp their own bookshops. You can check it off. If you buy little stickers or bookmarks or you have business cards, you can tape them in there with washi tape. So I've been meeting with a manufacturer, trying to get that going, and developing kind of a custom stamp so I can date it and check it off, all of the ones that I go to. That's been really fun, just something else on my plate. And also I am kickstarting back up my Word Weaver podcast. It's been on hiatus for a couple years because of me putting too many things on my plate, getting completely burnt out, and it took a lot of time, and it wasn't something that was monetized, which that's a whole other tangent of where I don't think everything you have to do in life needs to be monetized and for the followers and for profit necessarily, if it brings you enjoyment. But there are only so many hours in a day and in a week, and I really had to take a look back at that time a couple years ago with the podcast of, is this moving the needle forward for me on the different goals and aspirations I have right now? But I really miss it. I miss interviewing authors and writers and people in the publishing industry, and also sharing my own tangible writing tips and advice. So I hope to also translate that into YouTube here. I do find something about the voice, just podcast only, really special. But then when there's authors, I like watching interviews or video interviews. So trying to see how I can do that without overloading my plate. And I've been connected with a lot of great authors in the past couple years, so there's a lot of people that I want to have on and introduce you to and just chat with who've published books recently. So yeah, those are just kind of in a nutshell a few things that are going on work-wise and behind the scenes that I don't sit down and film because it's kind of more nitty-gritty behind the computer, but I'm happy to share as I go. I'm not gatekeeping anything, it's just trying to figure out how best to prioritize all these projects, batch work them, get them done without killing myself, and also making sure that I can get things done that need to be done as an adult, the admin around the house, and being a present partner and wife and sister and friend and all of that kind of stuff. So I've been struggling a little bit, or a lot of it lately behind the scenes, and I just wanted to be honest and transparent about that because you don't really get to see it, where I'm kind of showing you like the fun parts of my weekend or my day, and then the rest of the week is just chaos. Anyway, I'm heading to my parents' cottage for a week. It's in Quebec, about 6 hours from where I live, closer to Montreal, and I'm going there for Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving is a lot earlier than American Thanksgiving, which is in November. Ours is in October. I think this year it's October, like the weekend of October 6th So I'm heading up with my mom, we're driving up, and I'm gonna be there for a week. And my sister's flying in from Calgary, and then my other sister won't be able to join. She lives in London, England. So I need to kind of pack for that. And it'll be nice to get away for a little bit, but I also am bringing all of my work because I do have to work while I'm there. So yeah, that's kind of next. And the next kind of videos that you can expect to see are my September books wrap up, all the books that I read in September, quickly my thoughts, like a reading wrap up of what I got to. Then also my Halifax vlog when I was there over my birthday, fall in Halifax. That was a really fun, special trip. And then I'll be doing some filming while I'm at my parents' cottage. It's so beautiful and very autumnal aesthetically there. So I will be filming up there as well. And also, if you notice, I'm wearing my Times New Roman sweater. This is from my literary merch line. I didn't plan this. I just happen to wear my merch every single day. So if you like this sweater, you can get it at louiseclairejohnson.com/thebookshop. Unintentional plug. But I'm gonna go get ready for bed, wash my face, put my pajamas on, light a candle, read in bed, and just decompress and start again tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this October cozy fall vlog, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!